Very, very strong field in this women's Omnium. And the gun goes, and we are off. 24 riders in this field. There's Lotte Kopecky, another name we can't be remiss to mention. Won the Madison last night, World Madison champion. Coming up to 20 laps remaining. And an injection of pace by Katie Archibald. She's trying her luck to break off the front. A couple riders were peeling off at the same time, and she might have caught them napping a little bit, but one thing Archibald is doing, he's testing some of the riders to try to stay with her, and she has 3 who have joined her.
You need to be there, otherwise gaps start opening up. Van Dam getting caught on the wrong side of that one.
And nobody's really been able to break away. The laps are ticking down quite quickly, so you're likely going to see the tempo get quite a bit higher. The races, the nerves are going to be a little bit more frayed. They're going to be looking at the riders over their shoulders a little bit more. Now here comes the tempo increased. Micah van der Duyn, Lotte Kopecky, Jennifer Valente. A whole lot of power there right at the front as we come up to 2 laps to go. It's Valente. If she's injured, she's not showing it. Here comes Katie Archibald coming up the outside. She's shoulder to shoulder with Lotte Kopecky. There is the bell. 3 riders across at the front. Inside 250 meters, it's Archibald who is pouring things on down the backstretch. She has opened up her sprint very early. Balsamo trying to keep pace. Archibald is going to take the first race of the Omnium. Katie Archibald first, Elisa Balsamo second, and Jennifer Valente in third. And it looks like the riders will quickly get to line up now. Sarah's comfortable with how things look. Blow the whistle. They will form up. There's the bell. Okay, now we start to hand out individual points on every single lap. And now Katie Archibald deciding to turn the screws a little bit. Saw what she did in the scratch and see if she's wanting just 1 point or wanting more. It's Archibald coming around to claim another point. Nobody trying to go for the 20 just yet. Still a large group, though as I say that, Archibald and Micah van der Duyn, they're off on an attack. They already got a good chunk of the straightaway. That's Sarah Van Dam in the Canadian kit trying to chase them down. And that is a very dangerous game because Katie Archibald, well, we know what she does. She does Katie Archibald things. Now leading the way, she picks up individual points, and I believe we will see 20 points coming imminently. Sarah Van Dam, the Canadian, leading the attack, the 21-year-old from Victoria, British Columbia. Stenberg and Kopecky deciding to just go it alone now as a duet. Once the lap is made, Archibald and van der Duyn, once they make the catch, it all sort of regroups, so the individual points go back to the front. There is the bell lap. It's Lotte Kopecky leading things around. Anita Stenberg second, Ukena Lararte and Sarah Van Dam in third and fourth. Kopecky gonna come around here to wrap things off, but Katie Archibald, Micah van der Duyn with their 20 points earned. They'll finish 1-2. And it's second and third, Stenberg and Van Dam. Standings after 2 events. Archibald on 80, adding to her lead. Van der Duyn and Stenberg, 68 apiece. Valente, 64. All still very close. Just about ready to go. There's the gun. We are go. Everybody safely around the corner. Look who's back near the back. It's Anita Stenberg. She has to find an opening. She's actually putting in a big effort here. I'm not sure if she's going to manage it. Living dangerously, and that is Stenberg, the elimination champion from a few nights ago, potentially trying the same tactics, and she's not happy with herself there. So look at Katie Archibald. She's drifting near the back. This is trouble for the European champion. Does she do enough? It looks like she does. Is Maho Kakita, and once again we have to watch who could be boxed in on the inside. And Van Dam, it's going to be close.
Number 290, Switzerland.
And it's the Swiss rider on the inside.
Has been eliminated.
That's Aline Seitz. Two Canadian riders staying near the front. Kopecky and Valente struggling a little bit. They have a gap to close. It's Sarah Van Dam now the latest on the inside line. She might be doing just enough. As she found her way through, it could be one of the Canadians, and it is Sarah Van Dam.
Number 260, Canada.
Down to 5. All very good cyclists. Valente hits the front. No more games, no more playing near the back. And Coles Lister now, though, she has that inside line. Kopecky's on the outside. Coles Lister on the inside, and here we come. Who's the next to go? It's Coles Lister. We're down to 4, and the word I would say is elite. European champion, world champion on the road, world Madison champion, and multiple classics winner in Lotta Kopecky. So all kinds of winners, but Valente saying, that's it for me. I'll see you in the points race. And now it's 3. And Balsamo might be saying, that's it for me. Yes, she will. And so now it's a 3-lap race, essentially, between Katie Archibald, who will want to go 3 for 3, and a Lotta Kopecky. Now Kopecky tries to go. Archibald up to the task. She raises the tempo, and that has just cracked Lotta Kopecky. 3 for 3, Katie Archibald. It's essentially 3/4 of a victory lap. And you just run out of superlatives to talk about this rider from Great Britain. A fist pump, another win for the world champion. Confirmation of the updated standings. 120 for Katie Archibald, Lotta Kopecky on 100, Valente in 3rd with 98. Not only the last race of this evening, the last race of this Nations Cup stop in Milton. Points race. Every 10 laps, the winner gets 5 points, 3, 2, and 1. The final sprint, double points. Expect the unexpected. The points race is underway. And as I explained, these points count towards the standings. So Katie Archibald gets shut out of 4 sprints, all won by Lotta Kopecky, then we'd be tied. There's our top 4 in your top left corner. Archibald, Kopecky, Valente, Balsamo. Now there's the bell. Now the riders get out of the saddle. Valente and Archibald are shoulder to shoulder. Micah van der Doyen is also there. And Kopecky missed this one. And there's 5 points right away for Katie Archibald. So a 20-point lead over second place. She still wants to consolidate that advantage. Ever a racer. I'd say look out. There's the bell. It is a points lap. Archibald a chance to get another 5 points on her rivals. She is going right by Joseph, chasing down Coles Lister. It is going to be Archibald, I think, perhaps. It's a photo finish for Pickle Maggie Coles Lister. And it is 5 more for Archibald. And so with her rivals not getting anything, she now adds to her lead. She now has a 30-point margin. Archibald, is that a smile or a grimace? And they will come around for another bell this lap. With 21 laps to go, Balsamo now she isn't interested in this one. A lot of Kopecky trying to get a silver medal. And Jennifer Valente in the quest for silver, not where she wants to be. It's Balsamo, Kopecky, and Coles Lister, and Micah Vanderdoen. Katie Archibald is all but locked up the gold medal here now. Shaping up potentially to be a bunch sprint. But now, Archibald, I'm not done yet. You've seen plenty of me in my European Champions jersey. She's just upping the tempo. It's going to be a race for the silver medal. Now they're opening things up. Archibald has gold all but locked down, and the race for silver and bronze is right there at the front. It's Balsamo leading things up. Here comes Pikulik to try to sort of mess with proceedings. It's Balsamo who's going to take this sprint to the line. Here comes Valente, though, with the late surge. It looks like Balsamo, Valente, Pikulik, and Maggie Coles Lister came up to pick up that fourth spot. And once again, a very happy Katie Archibald celebrating yet another victory. An absolutely world-class podium in the women's Omnium. Archibald, Balsamo, Valente,